All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation while reading through some short stories. And this class is specifically for beginning and intermediate students. Okay, so these stories are more simple. Okay, and the words are less complicated, things like that, so you can focus on your pronunciation and not have to deal with big words like superfluous. Okay, so the first story is in the chat box right now. Okay, I put another one. I put that same story in the Google chat. So if you decide to come in and hang out there, the story is there for you. Okay. Hey there, guys. All right. Okay, and let's see here. Let me switch over. Okay, so when you guys open up that sheet, this is what you're going to see. Okay, our first story is reading a book. All right, that's going to be our first story. Let's see who we have in class so far. Hello, Ahmed, how are you?
I'm doing well. And how about you?
I'm doing great. Good to have you here in class.
Thank you.
All right, how about Tony? How you doing, Tony?
Hi, teacher. I was getting to sleep.
You're getting sleepy?
Yeah.
Yeah, what time is it in Ecuador right now? Is it about 11 o'clock?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's cold today.
It's cold today?
It's very cold.
Oh, wow, wow. Okay. How about John? How you doing, John?
Teacher, how are you?
Good, welcome back. Igor is back. How are you?
Of course. I want to learn English with you.
All right, very cool. Igor, how you doing?
Hi, doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Good to have you. Let's see. Amparo, how are you?
I'm back.
Yeah, awesome. Now, we have two Ahmeds here. There is Ahmed Azab and Ahmed Amir. Okay, so that's how I'll tell you guys apart. I'll read your whole name. Now, Ahmed Amir, how are you? Ahmed Amir, can you hear me okay? Not so much, all right. How about Juan?
Hi, how are you, Chad?
I'm doing good. Welcome to class. Good to have you back.
Good to see you back too.
All right, you guys. Awesome. Let's see. Did we get another person in? Lilia. Lilia, how are you? Oh, probably waiting for the mic. Let me try Ahmed Ahmed. One more time. Ahmed, are you there? Okay, and back to Lilia. Okay. All right, you guys. Let's go ahead. Oh, okay. So Ahmed has a problem with his mic. He's hopefully you're going to be able to fix that. That would be great. All right. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Teacher,
Yes.
there is a sound from one microphone.
Is that mine? That's not mine, is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's do this, you guys. If you are not speaking, okay, if it's not your turn to read, please mute your microphones. Okay, and that'll help keep noises down. Right there, right now there's a buzz that's occurring with someone's microphone. Okay, so if you can do that, that would be great. All right, thanks, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This hour, we're going to start over on the right-hand side with Tony. And you guys, we're going to read about 3 to 5 sentences each. Okay, and I have 4 short stories to go through this hour. All right. Okay, so Tony, let me have you read this first paragraph. All right, Tony, make sure to unmute yourself before you read.
Okay,
There you go. Go ahead.
okay. Jocelyn didn't have many friends, but she had a lot of books. Books were better than friends sometimes. Books didn't get angry at you or argue with you. Books didn't feel sad when you didn't come see them for a while.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at some words. First up is argue. Argue.
Argue.
Good, good. And how about the word you?
You.
Okay, good. Remember, when you see that Y, don't read that as a Spanish Y and say ju. Okay, you want to make sure that you use an E sound, you, okay? Last word is the word sometimes. Sometimes. Try that.
Sometimes.
Excellent. All right, nice job. Thank you. Let's go to Lilia. Hi there, Lilia. There you are. All right, so please continue. I'll have you read from Jocelyn Liked, and I'll have you read down to Monsters and Amazing Places, okay? Okay, Jocelyn, go ahead and read the selected part.
Sorry, I have a problem. Okay. Okay. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah. I see that.
Okay, go ahead and read this part from Jocelyn Liked down to Monsters and Amazing Places.
Okay. Jocelyn liked fantasy books. They had lot of adventures. She felt like she was them. She could be a princess or an adventurer. She could save the day. She could see a lot of monsters and amazing place.
Okay, and that would be Amazing Places, okay, with the S at the end. Places. Try that.
Yes, and amazing places.
Good. Let's try the word could. Instead of could, it is could.
Could.
Okay. Here you're saying coo. Could. It should be could. Could. Try that one more time. Could.
Could.
All right. Very close. Okay. Let's try this sound. All right. Please repeat only this sound. Okay. It is Try that.
Ooh.
All right. One more time.
Ooh.
Okay, you're saying an ooh sound, saying ooh. Okay, start off with an
Oh.
Okay, good. All right. Now let's add that D at the end. We're going to say ud. Try that.
Ood.
Good. All right, now let's add the C. Could.
Could.
There you go, much better, okay? So here we don't want to say coo with an oo sound, it's an sound. Just like you said, okay? Nice job, very good. Okay, let's go to the word adventurer.
Adventurer.
Good, and princess. Let's use the short I instead of princess, it is princess.
Princess.
Okay, There you go. That's that short I. Good. Okay, let's go to the word felt. Felt.
Felt. Felt.
Uh-huh. Good. And the last word is fantasy. Fantasy.
Fantasy. Fantasy.
Very nice. Okay, thank you very much. Let's go to Juan.
Okay.
Juan, please continue where it says there were mysteries. All right, and I'll have you read 1, 2, 3. Okay, so down to that was exciting. Okay, so there were mysteries, down to that was exciting, please.
There were mysteries to solve and battles to win. It was great to read about fantasy. Sometimes she liked history books, too. It was interesting to see how people used to live. It was strange to imagine how things used to be before all the inventions we have today. She tried to imagine how hard life was a long time ago, and how nice it would have been to invent new things and discover new places. That was exciting.
All right, very good. Now, we had a lot of V's here, okay? And you were at about, I would say, 75%, okay? We had one have, okay? So this have was good. This one, almost there. So let's try this right here. So it is have.
Have,
Okay, with the V, have.
have,
Okay, remember you want to bite down on that bottom lip. Remember? So we want to say have, have.
have,
There you go. Okay, let's try that with discover, discover.
discover,
Good, good, much better. Okay, and we're going to do one more here. This is solve, solve.
solve,
Good, nice job. Okay, now inventions was really good. Solve was almost there. I just wanted to practice that a little bit. Yeah, your other V sounds were just fine. Okay, also congratulations with the word to. Okay, you weren't saying do and really holding on to it. You were saying it just nice and light, to. Okay, really good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Let's go to John.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, John. Please continue where it says Jocelyn, and I'll have you read, let's see, until it says zoo here, even at the zoo. Try that, please.
Jocelyn also liked science books. She liked books about animals and faraway places especially. There were so many different animals in the world. They came in very shape, size and color. There were so many things that weren't even at the zoo.
All right, very good. All right, so let's practice that weren't. Instead of weren't, okay, it is weren't. That were, weren't. Try that.
That weren't?
Good, yeah, just like that. One more time. That weren't.
That weren't.
Good. This word here is every, every.
Every.
All right, good. One more time. Every.
Every.
There you go. Okay, this word here is, whoops, right here, is different. Different. Instead of different, it is different. Different.
Different.
Okay, give me a short I. Instead of different, it is diff. Different.
Different.
One more time. Different. Different.
Different.
There you go. Nice job.
Okay.
Let's go to liked. So, and we have also and liked together. So she also liked. She also liked science books. Try that.
Also liked.
Very
Also
good.
liked.
Awesome. Nice job. Thank you very much. Let's go to Igor.
Very much.
Yeah.
Igor, please continue from it was hard to think. Finish up that paragraph and read this next one into the serious stuff. Try that.
It was hard to think about how many different animals there were. It made her want to be a zoologist, so she could travel and see new animals living in strange places. She liked those kind of books, but not girly romance books. She didn't care about drama and silly stuff. She was into the serious stuff.
Okay, nice job. Okay, I've got 3 words I want to practice with you. First word is were. Okay, give me that R sound. Were.
Were.
Good. All right. Next word is right before that. It is there. Okay, another R. Okay, there.
There.
Excellent. That's perfect. Okay, last word. Okay, it has an R in it as well. The word is hard.
Hard.
Okay, one more time. Hard.
Hard.
Great. So we're going to say hard there were. Hard there were.
Hard there were.
Good. Much better job with that, the R sound on those words. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo, please continue and finish up our story here. The best thing down to the end, please.
From she likes.
From the best thing about books.
Okay. The best thing about books, though, was that you could share them. Jocelyn didn't have many friends, but the ones she did have liked books too. They could talk about them and share their ideas and thoughts. Books were great, but they were better with friends to talk to about them.
Excellent. Let's go to the word thoughts. Give me a good TH sound. Thoughts.
Thoughts.
Excellent. Okay, so we're going to practice their ideas. Okay, so right here, their ideas and thoughts. Try that.
Their ideas and thoughts.
Excellent. Yeah, the word could sounded really good. And yeah, no other issues. Everything sounded great.
Okay, thanks.
All right, very good. All right, you guys, let's go to our next story. All right, and it is located in the materials section for the class. We're going to take a look at The First Day is the name of the story. Okay, the link is in the chat box right now if you are located in the Google chat. Okay, go ahead and open up that link. All right, and Alex, you are up next.
Yeah. What part?
We're starting right here at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll have you read from Henry. Henry was so nervous. Down to when to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and start reading when you're ready.
Let's start. Okay. Henry. Okay. Henry was so nervous. He didn't even been able to sleep. Now, as the big yellow school bus rolling up to school, he felt like a prisoner being dropped off at prison. There was a fence around school. There were people telling him what to do and when to do it. That's all.
All right, very good. Let's take a look at the, yep, just till there. Let me have you work on this word here. The word is it. Instead of eat, it.
It.
There you go. Nice job. Okay, next word I want to practice is prisoner. Instead of prisoner, it's prisoner.
Prisoner.
Excellent. Okay. Next word is the big yellow school bus. The big yellow school bus.
The big yellow school bus.
Okay, give me that TH on the. Instead of the, It is the big.
The big yellow school bus. The.
Excellent. Okay, last one is he hadn't even been.
He
He hadn't
hadn't.
even been.
He hadn't even been.
All right, excellent job. Very good. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, starting back up at the top, we've got Tony.
Okay.
All right, Tony, please continue from where it says there was a big. All right, and all the kids came back out, and let's see here. All right, so there were big down to his teacher would be like. Okay, so go ahead and read that much, please.
Okay. And there were big men kids waiting to pound him. He couldn't leave when he wanted to either. Harry slowed anxiously as the kids around him got out of their seats and began heading down the easily to the open door. As he walked down the steps to exit, he wondered what his teacher would be like.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word exit. Right here, the word is exit.
Exit.
Very good. And walked.
Walked.
Good. So as he walked down the steps to exit. Try that, please.
Okay. As he walks down the steps to exit.
Good. And this word would be heading instead of heating. Heading.
Heading.
Okay. Now be careful with that. You're ending with a T at the end, saying heading. Okay. Try ending on only that G. Okay. The word is heading. Heading.
Okay. Heading.
Okay. Good. And last word here is swallowed. Swallowed. Try that.
Swallowed.
Okay, try that one more time. Remember to only start with the S. Instead of saying swallowed, the word is swallowed. Try that, please.
Swallowed.
Okay, so you're saying swallowed. We want to remove the and only say swallowed. Okay, so focus on that S just a little bit. Try that one last time. Swallowed.
Swallowed.
Great, nice job. Okay, very good. Let's go to my next reader, which is Lilia.
Yes.
All right, Lilia, let me have you read this next paragraph, please, starting at it would probably be a scary, okay, down to it would be awful, okay?
Okay. It will probably be a scary man this year. The guy will be like 300 pounds, like a football player. He'd have a shaved head and hair arms, like a bear. He'd groan and flash his sharp teeth at anyone who didn't know their multiplication tables. It would be awful.
Good, let's practice that last sentence. It would be awful. It would be awful.
It would be awful.
Okay,
It
so instead of
would
saying
be awful.
woo, instead of saying would and putting in the L there, the L in that word is silent. So instead of saying would, it is would. Would. Try that.
It would be awful.
Okay, much better. Nice job. Okay, let's go to the word growl. Growl.
Growled.
Okay.
Growled.
All right. Instead of ending with a T sound there, you want to end with the L. Growl. Growl.
Growl. Growl.
Nice. Very good. Okay. Our next word is hairy. Hairy.
Hairy. Hairy.
Good. One more time. Hair. Hairy.
Hairy.
Very
Hairy.
good. Very good. Much better. This word here is shaved, shaved. Try that.
Shaved, shaved.
Very good. Let's go to our first line. That word is year. So starting off with an E sound. Ear, year. Try that. Year.
Year.
Very good. All right. Thank you very much, Lilia.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Let's go to Juan. All right, Juan. Please read this next. Let's see here. Starting at as he walked. Down to would be like mush, please. Go ahead.
As he walked up the front steps into the school, and the double doors ate him in one giant bite. He wondered what a school lunch would be like this year. The macaroni and cheese would probably stick to the tray, even if he turned it upside down. The, the canned fruits and vegetables would be like mush.
Very good. Much better with those V's. Okay, no problems. You caught yourself on ever, I believe. Okay, and vegetables sounded, or even, not ever, but even. Okay, and then vegetables sounded great. Okay, nice job. I do want to practice the word stick. Okay, you said stick. So try that word again without saying eh. Okay.
Stick.
Good. All right. So would
Stick.
probably stick to the tray. Try that, please.
Would probably stick.
Good. Nice job. And I do want to practice the word the. All right. So into the school and the double doors. Try that one more time.
Swallow.
Into the school and the double doors.
Okay. Make sure to get that TH there. You're saying duh. Into the school and the double doors. So this is into the school and the double doors. Try that.
Into the school and the double doors.
All right. Very good. All right. Nice job. Thank you, you guys.
Okay.
Let's-
Chet, just
Yes.
a little question.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that my wrong with pronouncing words that start with an S is because I use my mouth like if I were beginning with an E in Spanish. So should I start or like in English when with the sound like when we make shush like stick?
No, you don't want to say shtick, okay? Because that would become a completely different word, okay? What you have to work on is just like with the V. Okay, we worked on the V for a very long time. I'd remind you about it, and then we'd go back to it. Now you're still not 100% on it, but you're doing 10 times better. You figured it out, and right now you're in this battle between your mind and your mouth.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And so I can hear you concentrate on those words, and then you pronounce it right or you pronounce it wrong. Okay, and so you're in this battle right now. So you're conscious of what's going on. Okay, now with the S sound. All right. The good thing is that you definitely can pronounce it. Okay. Some people have an issue that they just can't get over saying stick. No matter how much I try and work with them, it's a really hard thing for them to get over. With you, since you can do it, it takes focusing on those words and listening to yourself. Now you've got to open up your ears and hear yourself when you say es. Okay, stop yourself and go, no, that's not it. There's no E there. Okay, and go back and say stick. Okay, that's the best way you're going to be able to overcome that and pronounce those S's properly. The issue with it, just like with the V, okay, you don't have a V sound in Spanish. With the S sound, you do have words that start only with an S, but not with an S. T, or sorry, with an S and then a consonant like a T, a P, a C. Okay, none of those exist in your language. Okay, it always starts, if it has a consonant afterwards, it is with an E. Okay, it starts off with an E. So your mind and your mouth is used to doing that. So when you see those words, you automatically feel like you have to say S to get to that S. Okay, when you don't have to. So it's a trick right now. You gotta play this game with your mind and your mouth until that muscle memory kicks in and you don't have to think about it anymore.
Okay.
All right. So don't get frustrated with yourself. Just realize it'll take a bit of time, and you just got to keep working on it. Okay, work on it. So right now you're doing much better with the V's. So maybe start focusing a little bit on the S's. The thing is, it doesn't happen every time. It's only every once in a while it slips out. Okay. And yeah, so just you have to focus training yourself in hearing yourself speak and going, oh, I just said that incorrectly. So go back and then try it again. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Good. Let's go to John.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, buddy. All right, man. Let's go to
The pizza.
let's see. Is that where we're at? So the pizza here. So the pizza, and we're going to read down to this right here. So a weaker version of them. Okay, go ahead, please.
Weekend version of them. Okay, teacher. The pizza would be cardboard with red sauce and rubber cheese. It would be gross. As he walked down the hall, he wondered about his classmates. How awful would they be? They would probably be wild, like gorillas, fighting for control of the jungle. Each one would be bigger, stronger, louder, and meaner than him. They smack him around and steal his cookies because he was a weaker version of them.
Okay, let's try that last phrase here. Because he was the weaker version of them. The weaker. Oh, sorry, not the, but was a weaker version of them. Try that.
Okay, because he was a weaker version of them.
Okay, now with that W, start off with an oo sound. Okay, weaker.
Weaker.
Good, nice job. So a weaker version of them. Try that one more time.
Weaker version of them.
Okay, much better with that W and the V. Nice job. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Let's go to the word they'd. They'd smack him around. They'd smack him around.
They smack him around.
Excellent. Okay, let's go to the word louder. Instead of louder, louder.
Louder.
Good, yeah. So remember that D feels like the Spanish R. Okay, louder. Okay.
Teacher. Yeah.
All right. This word here is control with the stress at the end of the word. Instead of control, control. Try that.
Control.
All right, one more time. Control.
Control.
Good, nice job.
Okay, teacher.
Let's go to gorillas. Instead of gorillas, gorillas.
Gorillas.
Excellent. Okay, and this word is awful.
Awful.
Okay, yeah. Remember the AW. Okay, when those two are paired together, they make a sound. Awful. Okay.
Awful. Okay, teacher.
Okay, and we have an ed ending. Okay, the word is walked.
Walked.
Okay.
Walked.
Okay, make a note of when a word ends with a K, like walk.
Walked.
Okay, and you have an ed ending. That ed is now a T sound. Walked. Okay?
Walked.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much.
So, teacher, thank you.
Sure. No problem. Let's go to Igor.
Yeah.
All right, Igor. Let me have you read from "It Would Be Horrible," and I'll have you read till she shook his hand and smiled. Okay, go ahead and read that.
It would be horrible. As he reached his classroom door, he wondered about homework. Surely he'd get a stack of papers like a phone book. His math book would be like one of those old dictionaries that takes two men just to lift it. It would be scary. He stepped into the room. A pretty young woman stepped over, shook his hand, and smiled.
All right, very good. The only word I want to practice is stack. Okay, so he'd get a stack of papers. He'd get a stack of papers. Try that.
He'd get a stack of papers.
Good. One more time. He'd get a stack of papers.
He'd get a stack of papers.
Excellent. Very good. Okay, thank you, Igor.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Amparo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Amparo, let me have you read from he stepped into the room, and it's only going to leave us with a couple sentences. Let me just have you finish this off, and then we'll go to our next story right after this, okay? Go ahead and finish off this story, please.
He stepped into the room. A pretty young woman stepped over, shook his hand, and smiled. "I'm Mrs. Stacy. Nice to meet you, Henry, right?" Henry blinked in surprise. "How do you know?" "We've been expecting you," she replied warmly. Henry glanced around the room. Bright, smiling faces all looked up from their neat desks, and they honestly seemed friendly. The room was decorated brightly and nicely, and no one looked like they wanted to pound him. Maybe it wasn't going to so bad after all, especially since they were serving chicken for lunch.
Okay, very good. Let's check out. I've got 4 words here. First word is chicken. Get that CH. Chicken.
Chicken.
There, that's it. That's the CH. Okay. Let's go to especially. You said specially? This would be especially.
Especially.
All right. The only time I'll let you guys say in front is when the E
Yeah.
actually exists there. All right.
Now I need it.
That's right. Okay, let's go to pound. Okay, this is ow sound. Pow. Pound.
Yeah. What a mistake. Yeah. Pound.
Okay.
I know
Now,
that.
these words together. This would be how'd. How'd
How'd.
you? So how we say this? We say how'd you. How'd you know? How'd you know?
How'd you know?
There you go. One more time. How'd you know?
How do you know?
Good. Last word is pretty. Right here. Instead of pretty, pretty.
Pretty.
One more time. Give me a short I. Pretty.
Pretty.
There you go. That's it. Nice job. Okay, you guys. Let's move on to our third story. And this is the waiting room. Okay, the link is in the chat. Go ahead and open that up. Okay, and we'll start off with Tony.
Okay.
All right. Tony, let me have you read this, let's see, this first paragraph. So from there were, so right from the beginning down to any office or business, please.
Okay. There were very few things that Dean liked less than waiting. His mother was a saint as far as he could tell, with ridiculous amounts of patience. She could sit for hours without complaining. He could not. Therefore, the worst place in the world for him to have to spend time was the waiting room at any office or business.
Okay, let's take a look at the word business. Instead of saying business, B, it is B, business. Try that.
Okay, business, business.
There you go. That's that short I. Let's go to the word worst. Instead of worst, worst.
Worst.
Excellent. Okay. Let's go to the word complaining. At the end of the word, you had said a T sound. Okay, so let's remove that T and say complaining. Complaining.
Complaining.
Excellent. Much better. Okay, nice job. Yeah, everything else sounded good. Very good, Tony. Let's go to Lilia. And Lilia, let me have you read from today. Today until the vending machines, please.
Okay. Today, Tim sat at the waiting room in the auto shop. His mother had taken their bicycle in early on Saturday morning for an oil change that may or may not have included a tire rotation. Um, whatever, whatever that meant, much about cars after all. Tim had already examined the vending machines.
Okay, good. Let's take a look at this last sentence you read. Tim had already examined, instead of examined, examined the vending machines. Now that CH is going to be an SH sound. Machines. Okay, try that sentence, that last sentence one more time.
Tim had already examined the vending machines.
Good. There you go. Examined the vending machines. Much better. Let's go to the word meant. Okay, the word is meant. Try that.
Meant.
Good, good. Yep, instead of meant, it's meant. Let's practice the G sound at the end. This word is change. Change.
Change. Change.
All right. Now, this is going to sound like a J. Okay, the word is change. Change.
Change. Change.
There. That's it. Nice job. Okay. And auto shop. Now, usually when you see an AW together, that makes an AW sound. Okay. In most cases, when you see an AU together, like in auto, that makes an sound as well. So instead of saying auto shop, auto, it is auto shop. Try that, please.
Auto shop.
Okay, instead of ow, you're saying ow. We want only an aw sound. Auto shop.
Auto shop.
Okay, so here's the difference. You are saying ow, auto. Okay, the correct way instead of auto is auto.
Auto shop.
Okay.
Auto shop.
Now think of that T. We're going to pronounce that like an English D. Now the English D feels like a Spanish R. Okay, and we're going to say ado.
Ado.
All right. So let me have you pronounce this sound here. We're going to say d.
The.
Okay. Let's switch it up. Let's go to the word aire. Yep, the Spanish word aire. Try that.
Hello?
Lilia? Yes, Lilia.
I'm sorry, teacher. I have a problem with my connection by internet.
Okay, no worries, no worries. I want you to say the Spanish word aire.
I don't see you very well. I have
Uh-oh.
problem.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, now you can hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I want you to say the word aire, the Spanish word aire.
Aire,
Okay?
aire,
All right. Feel how your tongue hits the top of your mouth. Aire.
aire,
Okay?
aire,
That's the D sound. D, aide, aide, de. Okay?
aire,
You see here how my tongue moves up and down. It doesn't move forward, and I do not touch my teeth. De. Okay? That is the D sound. I say D, do. Okay? Just like aide. You hear how it sounds similar? My tongue hitting the top of my mouth. So when I say the word ado, listen to the similarities. Ado, aide. Ado, aide.
auro,
In one word, I'm saying a D, okay, like a English D. The other one is a Spanish R. Aire, ado.
aire,
Okay?
auro, aire,
In-
auro,
Okay, instead of audo, take out that U. We want to say ado, ado.
okay. Auro, auro, auro,
Almost. Okay, try and think of saying it like that. Ado,
auro, auro,
ado,
auro, auro, auro,
ado.
auro,
Good. You're almost there. Ado.
audo, audo, audo.
Okay, almost. Okay, so that is what the D sounds like. Right now, you're battling between wanting to say ow and trying to say ah, and then also putting in that D sound. So it's a little tricky. Okay, but hopefully we can find another D word. Okay, that will. Oh, I've got one right here at the very beginning. Okay,
Okay.
today. So at the very beginning of where you read, okay, we have the word today.
Today,
That's the
to,
D. Today.
today, today.
Good. Yes, that's the English D sound. It hits right at the top of your mouth. The only time that D is going to change is when you have a DR. When you have a DR, we do not pronounce the D the same way. It's more of a vibration. But when a D is alone at the beginning of the word, at the end of the word, 3/4 way through the word, okay, that D will always sound the same. Okay, that D sound. Okay, like and, did, read, card, hand, headed. Okay? Those are all D sounds. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. All right, and we'll keep working on it because you can pronounce the D. You just need a little bit more work. All right?
Okay, teacher.
Awesome. Let's go to Juan.
Thanks, teacher.
Sure, no problem. All right, you guys. I don't know where we're at here, so let's see. Where did we end up? Vending. Did we end on vending machines? Yeah, I think we did. No, hold on. Car vending. Yeah, we did. Okay, so Juan, let me have you continue from some silly people. All right. Finish off this paragraph. And let me have you read it till it says, told him to stop. Mom told him to stop. Okay, go ahead.
Some silly people.
People forgot to collect their change.
Amparo, go ahead and mute yourself. There you go. All right, go ahead, Juan.
Okay. Some silly people forgot to collect their change, so he often found nickels or dimes along with occasional quarters. That was nice. Today he had found nothing though. After that he had played with the drinking fountain and examined the coffee pot, which was empty sugar, packets empty. Sugar packets were fun to play for about 5 seconds, but then Mom told him to stop.
Whoops, I apologize. I muted myself. I,
No worries.
I thought I was muted, and I muted myself and started speaking. Okay, so this word here is sugar. Instead of sugar, it is sugar.
Sugar.
Good. All right. So we're gonna say empty. Where did empty sugar packets go? Yeah. So sugar packets were fun to play with. Try that.
Sugar packets were fun to play.
Okay. Now instead of saying sugar, sugar.
Sugar.
There you go. Sugar packets. One more time. Sugar packets.
Sugar packets.
All right. Excellent. Now here we didn't have any S words. I don't think we had a single V. Oh, 5, but that was no problem at all. Yeah, everything else was fine. Yeah, really pretty basic. Nice job.
Okay,
Really
thank you.
good job. Okay. Let's go to John.
Hi, teacher.
All right, John, let's have you continue. Right here where it says, so he put down, okay, and I'll have you read until, but had no success, please.
So he put down the pink and blue and white packets and the plastic creamers and went back to sit. Sitting made him try to see if he could rock the chair back and forth. It was hard to do because the chair had short legs. It was a sturdy chair, but that didn't mean it might not have loose scraps. He tried to unscrew each with the fingernail, but had no success.
Okay, now this last word is success.
Success.
Okay, so we say, but had no success.
But had no success.
Okay, instead of success, success.
Success.
Okay, remember, come back from that oo. Okay, in most cases, the letter U that you see in English will not be pronounced as oo. Okay, so this is success.
Success.
There you go. Good. Okay, let's go to the word unscrew. Unscrew.
Unscrew.
Good. One more time. Unscrew.
Unscrew.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Let's go to the word sturdy chair. Sturdy chair.
Sturdy chair.
Okay. Sturdy chair.
Sturdy chair.
Okay. All right. And let's go to sitting. Okay. We're going to focus on the short I there. Instead of saying seating, sitting.
Sitting.
Good. Nice job. All right. Thank you. Thank you, John.
Thank you, teacher.
Sure. Let's go to Igor. First off, Lenin, that the word is vehicle. Vehicle. All right, that's how that's pronounced. Vehicle. Okay. Igor, please continue here, and we're gonna go from sighing, and I'll have you read till right here. That stuff, please.
Sighing, Tim wondered what else he could do to waste time until the car was done. The TV was on, but it was on a news channel. Speaking of the sort of boring things that adults like to know about, Mom wouldn't let him climb the counter to get up to the TV to change the channels either. Finally, Tim decided to pick up a magazine. They had a lot about popular stars and celebrity news, but he didn't care about that stuff.
Okay, very good. Let's check out, first up, counter. So give me an ow sound. Cow, counter.
Counter.
Good, one more time. Counter.
Counter.
Excellent. Okay. Now, we do have two ways to pronounce this word, class. We can say adults, okay, like Igor had said, or you can say adults. Either way is fine. Okay, I've heard professors say both adults as well as adults. Okay, either way is just fine. Okay, nice job there, Igor. Let's go to the word TV. Okay, so here, let me see if I can reproduce it. You were saying, so if I were to say the TV, okay, you were saying TV, accenting the V here. Okay, we want to accent the T. Okay, the TV was on. The TV was on. Try that.
The TV was on.
Yeah, so stress that T one more time. The TV was on.
The TV was on.
All right. Okay, and our lovely friend could. All right, instead of could.
Could.
Awesome. So he could do to waste, or he could do to waste time. Try that.
He could do to waste time.
Excellent. Whoops. Excellent. Nice job. Very good. Thank you, Igor. Let's go to Amparo. And Amparo, let's have you finish off our lovely story here, starting from he finally found down to the end.
Okay. He finally found one on Science and Animals. It was actually pretty neat. The pictures were startlingly colorful and interesting. In fact, he got so into it that his mother had to shake him to let him know the car was done. See, she said, waiting doesn't have to be boring. You just have to keep yourself occupied. I read a few chapters in my book, too. Tim nodded and smiled, his head still full of the picture he'd seen. She was right.
Okay, let's go to of the pictures he'd seen. Okay, add that S at the end of picture. Okay, pictures.
Pictures he'd seen.
All right, very good. Let's go to the word to, and we're gonna lean back off of that oo. Okay,
to.
So instead of saying to, it is to. Yes, nice and soft. To. One more time. To. Okay, let's go to the word occupied. Right here, occupied.
Occupy.
Okay, give me that D ending. Occupied.
Occupied.
Excellent. Okay. Now the word you. You just have to keep yourself. You just have to keep.
When I have the two words together, it's hard. You just have to keep.
Yeah, that one's a
you and just again.
Yep, you and just, because you see just coming up and your mind thinks of it. Yep, exactly. Just always comes out fine. I think just is making just is against the you, just is against the y.
Yeah.
So just always comes out perfectly, but yes, the y had just a little hint of you in it.
Okay.
Just a hint. Okay, not terribly bad, but yeah, just a bit. Okay, and one of your other words for you is the word startle.
Yeah, I don't have any idea. How is?
Startle. Startle is a tricky word for you. You like to say startle or adding an ed at the end. Adding an ed at the end of startle is a really tricky one for you. This one here, you said startling. Okay, so let's take off that s, that eh. Okay, so startling. Or sorry, startlingly. Goodness gracious.
Midnight.
Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed, you guys. So startingly.
Startlingly.
Good. All right, remove that eh. Okay, startingly.
Startlingly.
There you go. Okay, one last word, and this is just a tip. Okay, on the right here. Finally. Okay, good. Yeah, you can say finally, and that's fine, but typically we say finally. Okay, and we skip right over that okay?
Okay.
All right, awesome, you guys. Thanks for coming into class. I am going to go to bed. I'm starting to read words incorrectly. All right, thanks, you guys. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. We'll see you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everyone.